welcome back to Bayou City Geeks, episode I think 38. I'm not sure. I've lost count. I'm your co-host Bobby Behar, and with me, as always,
is Jason Elliott, and we're here at Wizard World Austin in Austin, Texas, having a grand old time.
Yes. We got some cool interviews. Yeah. I'm going on 2 hours of sleep, so let's do this with movies. We've seen we got to see. I know it's a little late, but Star Wars: the Rise of the Skywalker trailer. And I don't think I've ever heard the Star Wars theme sound as beautiful.
No. I'm looking forward to this movie. I mean, people are so divided on Last Jedi. I mean, I like Last Jedi.
Same here.
But I hope this movie is not as divisive as this one. This one has like an air of finality to it because now we've heard news that they're gonna, kind of put the films on hiatus. David Bainoff and the other Game of Thrones writer.
Weiss.
Yeah, D.B. Weiss.
D.B. Weiss.
He's they've left their project. It's supposed to be like...
No, they didn't leave. They got kicked off.
Oh, how? Really?
Mm-hmm. So the rumor was that they rushed through season 8 of Game of Thrones to get into Star Wars. But when Lucasfilms and Disney saw how bad season 8 was of Game of Thrones, they said, "Ooh, guys, we're done."
Wow.
So they
didn't even give them a slap on the wrist or nothing?
Nope. They said, "We're done."
Oh. Well, I mean...
This is also an era of finality because this is the end of the Skywalker saga.
Yes, and you know what? We've been needing an end to it for a while now.
We have. Now, what's sad is,
Carrie Fisher's brother?
What's up?
Carrie Fisher's brother.
Carrie Fisher's brother, thank you, said that Leia was supposed to be the last Skywalker.
And it's something that Joss Whedon was talking about too, like where Luke succumbs to the dark side, and then a female Jedi has to come and kind of snap him out of it. So, he was saying that's what he would have done in Return of the Jedi.
Well,
and they were setting Leia up in the Last Jedi. Return of the Jedi. Because remember she said like I can feel him, like he's alive. And
well, in the original comic book. In trilogy, Luke does go bad, and Leia does use the Force to bring him back to good, and Luke was supposed to be the balance.
Yeah.
So, but there will be 8 minutes of General Leia in Rise of the Skywalker.
Like she hadn't even filmed her stuff, so it's probably stuff that was on the cutting room floor of the Last Jedi.
So it sucks that we don't get to see our princess and our general.
Yeah.
Do command, because Last Jedi we saw her use the Force to go through space.
Yeah, and then she was hurt for a while, and then she comes back at the end. And the thing is, I think it's probably a good stopping point. With Disney Plus, launching next week.
Yes.
At 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
So I've got to make sure this is edited before then.
Yeah, and the thing is, you got the Mandalorian. There's also more Star Wars stuff coming too.
Right, because we have Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Which the big rumor is Liam Neeson might come back as Qui-Gon. Now, the Mandalorian doesn't have traditional titles. It's just Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. They don't want anything being spoiled.
No, that's how it should be.
It should be, yeah.
And the thing is, I'm hearing my friend Jeffrey Harris, who writes for 411 Mania. He actually saw some of the Mandalorian footage, and he said it's everything.
It's everything we
wanted to be.
Yeah.
When Lucas first, talked about a Star Wars TV show, fans got excited, and he said that he would probably have trouble getting it on a network.
Yep.
Just because it's going to be expensive.
Yep.
Star Wars movies have a lot of effects in them. So now that Disney Plus, Disney has all this money, they can throw it around.
They can.
And the first season. $100 million.
Yeah.
$100 million spent on the first season. So now he said, we're going to get that, that Star Wars TV show that we've heard about and we've wanted for so long.
Now, we talked about this last episode, how every Marvel season will be about 125 million. Now, Kevin Feige did say that you have to watch the Disney Plus shows to get what's going on with the movies from here on out, because Loki and WandaVision both tie into Doctor Strange.
Yep.
So that'll be really interesting to see where that goes. Bucky and Sharon Carter will have a relationship in Falcon, and they'll bond over the loss of Steve. Now, As we're carrying on to Marvel, Naomi Harris is in talks to play Shriek in Venom 2. Andy Serkis is writing and directing that. So I think with him on board, we'll see better CGI, better motion
capture, and maybe just like a better overall movie,
better storyline.
Yeah,
because Andy knows how to make it craft a well thought out story. Thor: Thunder and Love might address Jane Foster's cancer. I think it really should, because Jason Aaron's.
It's a part of that.
It was a part of it, and it was an amazing storyline, and they really need to, I think, address it. Now, Marvel is still debating whether or not Thor should be fat or like Thor.
It doesn't really matter, but I kind of want to see where Fat Thor goes.
Well, because the great thing about Fat Thor, and the reason why Hemsworth fought for him to be Fat Thor, is that when he lifts up Odin, when he lifts up Mjolnir, he's still fat. Yeah. He's got the Viking hair, but he's still fat. The fatness was never part of him being worthy.
Yeah, it's what's inside.
What's inside, exactly. So I kind of dug Fat Thor. I mean, look at not Heimdall, but the one with the Warriors 3, the one that was fat.
Volstagg.
Volstagg. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
But
husky. Yeah.
He's a warrior. Let's see here. The script for Thor: Love and Thunder is done. That's awesome. Zazie Beetz said she's down for playing Thor. Down for playing Storm
in the X-Men movie.
Yeah.
I would be down to see that, and I would be down to support that decision.
Hell yes. Although she also said that she could come back as Domino. So.
Well, the thing is, Ryan Reynolds is coming back for Deadpool 3.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a go. And hey, you know what? Let's get that X-Force movie.
Let's do it. I mean, let's do it. Peyton Reed and Michael Douglas are coming back for Ant-Man 3. I think production starts sometime next year.
Yeah.
Another working on a script. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is being worked on, and they have confirmed that the Japanese Spider-Man is in it.
And I just bought the DVD set here at the convention.
Yes, you did.
I hope we get to see Leopardon and his mech, his big robot.
Well, now the other rumor is that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man might be in it.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that sequel.
That'd be amazing. Marvel is reportedly being in pre-production of a Thunderbolts film. Screw it. I mean, we got Guardians.
Maybe start them off as like a TV show first, then put them in the movies. And I'm hearing, that's probably what they're going to do with Ironheart.
Yes.
They could probably replace, and then they're saying they could get Robert Downey Jr. back as like the AI Tony Stark. Now, the thing is, okay, he cannot be, like a hologram or anything like that. He has to be AI, like Jarvis was.
Exactly. He'd be the voice, which, let's be real here, half of what made him so great as Iron Man was his wit and his voice. Yeah, exactly. Jumping off real quick, Marvel, but still on Disney. Lady and the Tramp is getting really good reviews, which is good. Lion King was a miss. Aladdin was kind of a hit.
Financially.
Hitish. It was hitish. And if it's where they want a sequel.
Turn to Jafar, they're going to follow it.
Exactly. Now, Mulan is undergoing massive reshoots, which isn't normally that shocking, but the fact that it's coming out in March and they're doing major reshoots, I'm curious to see what happens there. All right, jumping from Marvel and Disney on to DC. The Batman just keeps getting better. So
the aforementioned Andy Serkis will be Alfred.
Oh, he's in talks to play Alfred. It hasn't been confirmed yet.
Okay.
But this will be badass. Let's see here. It will include Robin. Could tie into the Batgirl movie. Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman, which I love that casting.
Me too.
Casting is amazing. Paul Dano is the Riddler. Love that casting as well. And then
Matthew McConaughey is in talks to play Two-Face.
He's in talks to play he's in talks to play Harvey Dent.
Yeah.
He would become Two-Face in the sequel.
Okay.
Now we do have Colin Farrell in talks to play the Penguin, but Jason Alexander is still petitioning.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He can petition all he wants to, but if it's what the studio wants.
Exactly.
And you know what? I actually like that casting. Colin Farrell is he's a versatile actor. And the thing is, like, towards the beginning of his career, they tried to pigeonhole him as an action hero.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when he would do action, the movie just was not good.
No.
And so, like, when he does stuff like In Bruges, or Fright Night and stuff like that, he's very good.
Yeah, he's
and the movies, and the movies are good, and the movies do well. But
Yeah.
when he tries to do stuff like Total Recall, I mean, oh boy.
But what sucks is his acting in an action film isn't bad. It's just the storyline around him is bad. So
the execution.
And the execution, yes, exactly. Jesse Eisenberg wants another shot of playing Lex. I mean, I'm down with it. I liked him. I liked him at the end of Justice League.
He was cold and calculating, throughout the movie. So I mean, I say give him another shot.
I say, yeah, same here. Dwayne Johnson reveals that Black Adam starts production in July 2020. Finally.
Oh,
Finally.
We've been talking about this movie for what, 6-7 years?
It's about that, yeah. It's absolutely insane. Let's see here. We did get a trailer for The Witcher. That looks really good. They did say that it would be more horror than fantasy, and we kind of got that in the trailer. It looked really kind of badass. Doug Liman confirmed that the Edge of Tomorrow 2 script is done, and I am excited about that. I liked Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well done.
Or Live, Die, Repeat.
Live, Die, Repeat. I kind of like Live, Die, Repeat better.
Yeah.
Which actually, that's how when they remarketed it, I thought it was just like the tagline.
Yeah.
Not the actual.
It was at first. And
exactly.
It just had it become the title of that movie.
Excuse me. We got a Bloodshot trailer, and
it's action-packed, but you don't see on his blue
glory. Yeah, I dig the graphics though when he gets shot and you see his face kind of fly apart and then come back to. I dig it. Guy Pearce is an amazing actor. So
my choice for Solid Snake.
Yeah, it would be good. So yeah, I think Vin Diesel is a geek.
Of course.
I don't think he would do Bloodshot if he didn't think it was a good script.
No, and the thing is, he did the Pitch Black. He was trying to get a D&D movie off the ground.
Yes, which we already got a D&D movie once, and it sucked.
Yes, well, we got 2.
Did we get a sequel?
Yeah, it was on the Sci-Fi Channel, I believe.
Doesn't count. Jessica Hendricks is in talks for The Matrix 4. Cool. She's a good actress.
Yeah.
Scream 5 is...
Fenwick, yeah, from Iron Fist. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We do... Scream 5 is possibly on its way, and why? 4 movies and a TV show, and you can't tell the story?
Yeah.
Like, it should have ended after, like, the second one at best.
Yeah.
Uncharted will start production in 2020.
Tom Holland is still set to star.
We'll see if that actually happens.
Yeah.
We've been hearing it started production like 5 years ago, so we'll see if that actually happens.
You know who would make a good Nathan Drake? Robbie Amell.
Oh, he would.
Yeah.
He would
Robbie
make it.
Amell.
Yeah, that's actually really good. And then finally, Fantastic Beasts 3. It will focus more on Dumbledore and show more of Hogwarts. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the last one, but it wasn't memorable.
I didn't really see the last one. I mean, I haven't really seen any of them because, the thing is, it's like, it's just kind of a little too much.
I like where they're going, but this last one just wasn't. I was whelmed.
Yeah.
I was whelmed. There we go. And that is movies. On to TV. A lot of, once again, Marvel. Jesus. Jeff Loeb is stepping down from Marvel TV.
So now that things will fit together more cohesively.
Yes. It was announced earlier this year that there would be a new Marvel series coming to Disney Plus called Marvel 616, which any geek knows is the proper Marvel universe. And a non-fiction project that is described as an anthology documentary series exploring the intersection between Marvel's rich legacy of stories, characters, and creators, told through the lens of a diverse group of filmmakers. Jillian Jacobs and Paul Scheer will each have their own episode. That's going to be awesome. Let's hear. Jacobs will direct the first episode of Marvel 616 from the perspective of what it means to be a woman and what's perceived to be a male-driven industry. Yeah, pretty much everything. Kevin Feige wants most of the Netflix MCU back. We all know he wants Charlie Cox back, Kristen Ritter, and
John Bernthal.
John Bernthal.
But he has not said anything about Mike Coulter, which kind of bothers me.
I loved Mike Coulter as Luke Cage. He was awesome when I met him at Comicpalooza.
Yeah, I met him too. Yeah.
But he is on CBS's Evil.
Yeah, that's true, and they just picked it up too.
So
probably wouldn't have time to do it. And they said it's probably likely going to be recast.
Yeah.
And, oh boy.
But everyone loves. But I think the reaction that everyone got to Charlie Cox, Kristen Ritter, and Bernthal was more, I guess, a better response, but more of a response than Mike Coulter and Finn Jones.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I mean, Iron Fist did not do very well
At all.
And the thing is, the second season redeemed the first season.
I still haven't seen the second season.
Really?
Yeah. I need to watch it. I know.
Yeah, it was way better.
Cloak and Dagger is officially canceled, which sucks. I liked it.
But Aubrey Jones and his other cast member who plays Dagger.
Yeah.
They're playing Cloak and Dagger in the Spider-Man show, Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh, they really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, but we don't know what's up with Runaways. It'll probably be canceled after season 3.
Yeah, and the thing is, Cloak and Dagger is set to cross over with that show.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Enjoy while you can.
Exactly.
I mean, Marvel TV is about to get rebooted and everything. I say for like the Defenders universe, just a soft reboot. I mean, you don't have to. You don't need a hard.
Yeah. You don't need to redo everything. She-Hulk has a writer, and it's from Rick and Morty. So
it's going to be very irreverent.
Very irreverent, which she's kind of an irreverent character. But as long as they do it justice. I mean, here's the thing. The female characters on Rick and Morty are very strong.
Okay.
So I think they'll do it justice. And the Umbrella Academy writers are taking up Moon Knight, which is actually perfect. It's actually perfect. Loki was up Doctor Strange 2. Haley Steinfeld cast out on her Hawkeye role. So I don't know if she didn't think she really...
Well, I guess there's something going on where she said it's not a done deal yet.
Yeah, because she's on that new show...
Dickinson,
yes. So I don't know what's going on there. All right, so we did get some trailers, some new shows. Watchmen, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, well.
I need to get caught up on it. But I've heard it's amazing. My parents love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting good. I mean, I'm on the third episode. Silk Spectre, played by Gene Smart, has come in.
Yeah.
And so now I'm not really going to spoil it for you, but you'd be a little disappointed in her.
Yeah. Okay. Now we Cowboy Bebop, which is it a movie or a series?
Series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has stopped production for about half a year due to
the MILF guy from American Pie, who helped coin that term. He hurt his knee.
Yeah.
In a little fight rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
And so now he's going to be out, 9 months?
6 to 7 months, yeah. So John Cho, I think he's an amazing actor. I loved him in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. He was great on Sleepy Hollow.
You need to watch him in Better Luck Tomorrow. I think it's Justin Lin.
Okay.
That was a really good movie. He plays like the antagonist.
Oh, okay, perfect. Let's see here. So, but I like that cast of Cowboy Bebop. So I hope it kind of finds its footing. The Arrowverse shows. Arrow is firing on all cylinders this season.
You know what? I've watched. I need to catch up on Arrow for this season, but I've been hearing it's pretty good. I mean, hey, they're getting ready for the end, for the crisis.
January 28th is the final episode. So right after the crisis, I'll have like 3 episodes.
And then, there's going to be the Black Canaries and Green Arrow.
They're doing like a Birds of Prey type spinoff. Yeah. They have hinted at David Ramsey possibly being a Jon Stewart.
Yeah, but then they said there's going to be a Green Lantern show for
HBO Max. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, which then kind of makes us doubt what's going on with DC Universe.
Yeah, and they said it probably will be folded in. I mean, it kind of makes sense. And speaking of streaming services, okay, like we said earlier, DC++, goes live November 12th at 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, HBO Max will be $15. It is going to start in May of 2020.
Yes.
And they say, I know Verizon, the phone service, you subscribe with them, you got a new account, you get a year.
Really?
But the thing is, what about all the other people who have like HBO Now? I think you can kind of fold it into. But what about all the people who actually subscribe to HBO?
I know.
And they haven't really said anything about that because I'm an HBO subscriber. I mean, so they haven't really said, if you get a free, account of
right.
Max, and you should be able to.
True, you should. Flash is really good. Supergirl's been really good. I'm watching Batwoman I'm on episode 1. It's kind of slow for me.
Kind of on the bubble.
Yeah, they're always on. They've always talked about like these shows being canceled. So it's just until it's canceled, I don't believe what anyone says. Crisis has cast Stephen Lobo as Jim Corrigan, aka the Spectre. So that'd be cool. Stargirl, speaking of streaming services, is going to move from DC Universe to CW, or might move.
Yeah.
They might move it. Pennyworth is getting a second season, which I need to watch.
Very good.
I know, I need to watch it.
A little free preview on.
I know, I need to watch that. I know. Now, what else? Real quick, with the Crisis, I have a feeling that Stephen Amell's Arrow will be like a Silver Surfer to the Monitor's Galactus. Because I don't think Stephen Amell will die. I think he'll be like traveling universe to universe.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, it would give it an air of finality. I mean, it would do. They would do something different with these shows.
Yeah, we would.
Killing off one of their characters. So, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. Speculation at this point.
Very true. On top of Green Lantern for HBO Max, we're also getting an Adam Strange series, so that'd be kind of cool. Let's see here. Stranger Things Episode 1, Season 4 already has a title. Chapter 1, The Hellfire Club. What does this mean? So people are already speculating that maybe either they kind of join and make like their own like little X-Men group, or 11 goes Dark Phoenix. So
I'm guessing 11 goes because, I mean, we've seen her go almost nuclear.
Yeah, we've seen her. Yeah, exactly. So either way, it comes out next year. I can't wait.
And they're also kind of giving clues as to Hopper's whereabouts.
He's in Russia, I think.
Okay, so then he didn't die, then, huh?
So I don't think that when you get hit by that giant blast, I don't think it's like a vaporizer. I think it's like a teleportation. So I think you go to like the underside. She-Ra has added Jacob Tobiah as non-binary character Double Trouble. Cool. The Mandalorian Season 2 is already in production. The Boys Season 2 has finished production.
Mid-2020, according to Carl Urban.
Yeah.
So I still haven't seen Season 1.
What the?
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I got other shit.
Hey, there. What? There.
I'm still working my way through other shit. So
drop the other shit and watch that.
Didn't Ron Mars just say this morning? You got a glut of good stuff.
You do.
Yeah.
You
so
do.
I mean, the thing.
So don't chastise me for not watching 3 episodes of Watchmen, and you haven't watched an entire season.
I even told you, to download HBO.
What?
To use
Yeah,
my password.
I know. We're getting a Mighty Ducks reboot.
Yeah, and I've heard the synopsis of it. The Mighty Ducks already exist as a team, and one of the lead protagonists gets kicked off, and his mother decides to start a team of her own.
Yeah. So kind of like what? Cobra Kai?
Yeah, kind of. We'll have to see how this all shakes out. Cobra Kai is awesome. They got the episodes up for free, Season 2.
Are they? Okay, cool.
YouTube, yeah.
We are getting a new Zorro and Kung Fu. Zorro will be
female-centric, both shows.
Yes. Zorro will be on NBC. Kung Fu will be on CW.
We'll see if they go to pilot or
we'll see.
Maybe make it past the pilot.
Exactly.
Hopefully they do. Do something different.
And then also, speaking of The Boys Season 2, Patton Oswalt has a role. We don't know what it is yet, but
he's the ultimate fanboy.
I love Patton Oswalt.
Me too. Very nice guy. Met him when I was living in LA in 2005, and knows his stuff.
Yes, he does.
And it's too bad they canceled Happy.
Yeah, I know.
I really liked him on that. But hey, you know what? He's going to make anything good.
Oh, yeah. And then finally, as we say goodbye to Will and Grace this season, we're also getting a Frasier reboot.
Yeah, we might. So apparently it's ready to go, according to Kelsey Grammer.
But I don't understand why, after you had
Niles and Daphne get to it.
Well, yeah, you had like Niles and Daphne. You had Frasier go off on his own, and you've got who is the father?
Oh, John Mahoney.
John Mahoney, he's dead.
Yeah.
And he was one of the main comedic parts.
Maybe they can, do what Indiana Jones did. Hey.
I mean, they're gonna have to write him off, obviously, but
I mean, he's gonna be dead.
I don't know.
To me, I don't really know. I mean, Frasier had a nice little send-off.
It did. I think once a show has a nice little send-off, let it be.
Yep.
Just let it be. With that, as you can see, the sun's getting low behind us. And we gotta still go back to Houston. So,
well, hey, we gotta talk some video games real quick.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Death Stranding. Oh man, one of the most highly anticipated games came out this past weekend, and I got a chance to play a little bit of it. And I'll just say this: I've been reading some reviews online, and it's very, very slow. You know, it's basically a Hideo Kojima game. You know, he's the guy. You know, for those of you who don't, and I'm sure you do, for those of you who are watching this, you know, he's the guy behind Metal Gear Solid. So the thing is, you know, Metal Gear Solid can get very slow.
Yes.
And in like the first 10 hours, just move. I mean, you're watching cutscenes, and you're moving a little bit, then you're going to this cutscene, and it has Norman Reedus in it.
Yeah.
You know, you got Lindsay Wagner from The Bionic Woman, Guillermo del Toro, you know, the director, you know, behind Hellboy and Hellboy 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got a nice little cast of characters in it, and it's a game that's probably people won't appreciate until like years later, because I feel that like it's just you can't really fit into an action RPG. It's just it exists in something in its own category.
I gotcha.
And you know, so far, I'm liking it. I mean, but you know, it's about a post-apocalyptic America. Basically, America doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
And so you're this guy played by Norman Reedus named Sam. You're like a delivery guy, and he's delivering, you know, precious cargo and whatnot. So the thing is, he's trying to get from point A to point B to deliver some important cargo.
Right.
And you know, I'm liking it so far. I want to see where the story goes. And the thing is, I've read mixed reviews on it.
Yes.
You know, because the thing is, you know, some people are just getting very frustrated. I mean, you've probably read the same reviews.
Oh yeah.
But I think that people should give it a chance. You know, we got Jedi Fallen Order coming out.
Yes,
you know,
I cannot wait to play that.
And I have pre-ordered that, so
nice.
I will be, you know, playing that game. And yeah, I mean, give Death Stranding a try. I like it so far, so I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
Hey.
Perfect. With that, we're done. As always, catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And as always, I'm your coach, Bobby Behar, and with me is
Jason Elliott.
See you in the funny papers.
Later.